I'm Rev, and welcome back to How Fit Can You Get? Today is day 1 of week 4. Today's going to be a little quick workout, trying to squeeze it in between clients that I just finished one, fixing to get another one. So I want to get my workout in because I know the rest of the day I'm going to be busy. So I'm going to squeeze in something. It's probably not going to be as long as I'd like for it to be, but trying to get as much in as I can. Remember, something's better than nothing. So, you know, even if you got to do something short, at least get something in. Keep that consistency. Keep trying to do something to keep that momentum going. You know, if you take too long off, if you take too many days off, if you make too many excuses, next thing you know, months have passed, you've not worked out, you've not got to your goal, and now you're worse off than you were in the beginning. So please keep at it. Please keep pushing. Please keep going, but be careful. Slow but sure. Make sure always check with your doctor. Consult a physician before you start any vigorous exercise program. Make sure you're healthy for it. Make sure you ease into it. So let's get to it. Day 1, week 4. How fit can you get? Going to do a little twist on a body weight routine today. So a few new exercises, a couple of quick changes, trying some new things today. All right, today was short and sweet. Day 1, week 4. Try to get in there, keep it up, knock it out quick. Definitely a towel workout day. Heart rate's still up, still going, but we got in right at 30 minutes. So, you know, you can either make excuses or find solutions. So keep looking for those solutions. Until next time, let's see how fit you can get. Hey, it's Rev. Today is a workout number 5 of week 4. So far we've done some kettlebell workouts, we've done body weight, we did a leg specific day, so today we're getting into the ropes. We're going to do some pulls. I'm going to try to go for a little longer time today, really try to push myself a little bit more. So here we go, week number 4, workout number 5. Taking a quick break. I did 3 sets of pulls, 3 different positions, 14 pulls each position. 3 different pulls, 14 pulls each position, just under 30 minutes. It's a 100-foot, 2-inch rope. So that's 4,200 feet of rope so far. Taking a quick break. And I'm going to get right back to it. The Battling ropes, or the rope system, is a great training system. John Brookfield is the inventor of the system. It's very cardiovascular. The pulls are a strength building tool. It's also a very mental toughness kind of thing, especially when you start doing a lot of continuous pulls. So it's a great way to work out. I know with battling ropes, or when you think battling rope, a lot of times people just think about the alternating waves. The alternating waves is a great workout also, but it's only one of the many different things that you can do with the battling rope system. So if you hadn't had a chance, check out John Brookfield and his battling rope system. This real tricep. What should I do these last set? Watch those triceps, just how much they're activated, especially when you keep those arms up and do that full extension. So great tricep burner, especially if you keep that right position, get that full extension. And remember, if you do try this, as I tell my clients, it's just a rope. Just see how much just a rope can do. All right, it's the end of the workout. Definitely a good one today. I got in about a little over 50 minutes, about 53, somewhere around there. Got in 5 different pulls, working pretty much the whole body. You know, biceps, triceps. We saw that on that kneeling facing away extensions. Working lats, back, low back. When we're down in this position, working those hamstrings, those glutes are tight, that low back, getting that core braced in, getting that serratus pulling in. We're reaching out for those long pulls, getting that forearm definitely, getting some grip strength. So really working a little bit of everything. When we're in that seated position and we're pulling and we're turning a little bit side to side, we're getting those obliques. Really having to work that core all the way through because you're trying to keep a decent posture when you're pulling. So a whole lot going on with the ropes. If you've never done it before, it's a great workout. It's definitely cardiovascular, strength, and as well as a whole body workout when you do multiple pulls in different directions. So if you've never done it before, it's really great. The good thing I like about the ropes is, as John Brookfield said when I was training with him, you know, the ropes are one of those things that it can't inflict its will on you. You inflict your will on it. So it's a very low impact as far as easy to use and not likely to get hurt with. The rope's not going to keep pulling against you. You have to pull against it. So it's very hard to hurt yourself doing this. It's a very awesome workout if you've never done it before. The waves and all are great too, and we'll talk more about that on another day. But overall, really good workout, feel good. Definitely have wetted through a t-shirt. Feel like I got out of the shower, still sweating. So a great workout today. Keep pushing, keep working at it, keep going. each day. You just got to be persistent. Don't let anything get in your way. If you really want to accomplish a goal, you'll find a way to accomplish it. So if it's really your goal to get fit in 2015, you can do it. You just got to keep your mind focused. Do something almost every day. Like I told you before, we talked about the body-mind thing. If it's just a mental thing, go do something. If it's a physical thing and you need to take a day off, that's something totally different. But keep going at it, keep striving, keep going for it. We're coming up on the end of week 4, so almost down to that first month. So end of this week, first month done, only 11 more to go. So until next time, this is Rev saying, keep going and see how fit you can get. Hey, it's Rev. We're finishing up on week number 4. We got 6 good workouts in this week. It's been a good week, not too bad. Food's been pretty good. So just want to give you a quick rundown on how things are going so far. Week number 4, we've got, we did a body weight and a TRX, a kind of high intensity interval training on Thursday, got about 30 minutes. Had to knock it out real fast before I had another client come in. So the only way I could really get it was to jump in there, hit it hard, hit it fast, and move on. On Friday, I actually got in a real good workout with one of my clients. Got in about almost an hour of nothing but legs. So it was a really good workout. My client's a good friend of mine. So we worked out together. It was the only way I could get my workout in was actually to take the time to work together. They didn't mind doing it, so it really worked good for both of us because it helped motivate them to push a little harder because couldn't let the old man outdo them, and of course I couldn't let the youngin outdo me. So it really worked out well. On Saturday, did a good TRX workout. Got the chest and back and core. Really focus a lot on form and going to failure or near failure. I like to change up the intensities of the workouts from time to time. Sometimes we're really hitting it hard, hitting it fast, keeping that metabolic kind of workout, that high intensity interval kind of training going on. And then sometimes I like to slow it down a little bit, really pay close attention to form, really squeezing, really working hard, really wanting to get to that failure or near failure state. Really want to tax those muscles differently. Sometimes I'll do different pace kind of trainings, just different tempos. Just depends on what I'm trying to accomplish for that day and how I'm feeling and how my body's feeling. And we'll talk more about the different things you can do to change up your workouts as you go along. But that's a couple of things you can do. That high intensity type, that metabolic type of training, and then slowing it down and really paying attention to form and really hitting hard on going to failure or near failure. On Monday, we got in a kettlebell whole body workout. Again, had to squeeze that in with one of my clients. Again, it was a great workout. It challenged both of us to keep pushing, keep going. It's really good sometimes, especially if you work out by yourself. It's good sometimes to work with somebody. It kind of changes the pace and it helps you to push yourself a little harder. Sometimes, especially as the week goes along, sometimes it can get a little hard to keep yourself motivated. So it's good to have someone else. A lot of my workouts are by myself, so on the times I can get somebody to work out with me, I really enjoy it. It gives me a different kind of goal to hit. It gives me a little different kind of motivation, so it's really good. I like to change it up from time to time. On Tuesday, we got a good rope workout, about 50 minutes or so, did a lot of pulls. Threw in a new position that kneeling facing away really taxes the core. Doing it correctly, you really burn those triceps out. And then on yesterday we got the body weight. Was kind of tired. That was the 6th workout out of 7 days. Just a little fatigued, not fully recovered from the last workouts. So as I started into the workout, I could tell that my muscles were still fatigued and that I was kind of worn down. So I didn't want to push too hard. So I just did one round of everything. I did each exercise well, but I only did one round of everything. I only did it about 30 minutes and called it a day. Like I told you before, if it's just a mental thing, suck it up, drive on, and push on, get that good workout in. If it's a physical thing and your body's really telling you, hey, we're fatigued, we're really wore down, it's okay to back off a little bit. At least you got something in, and that's the way I looked at it yesterday. I got something in, I got the workout through. but I didn't want to push myself to the point where I run the risk of injury or really hurting myself. As far as the food goes, food's been about the same. Still eating about the same things. You'll notice with my foods, we do have variety throughout the week, but we tend to stick with certain types of foods. The wife may make them in different flavors, change up the way she cooks them, that sort of thing. But as far as the basic foods, stay close to the same. Lean meats, the complex carbs as far as like the brown rice, the wild rice, the whole wheat pasta, baked sweet potatoes, red potatoes, those kind of things. They stay very similar. And then for the greens and stuff, we kind of rotate through. This week it was a lot of mixed greens. I like to have some salads, a lot of those mixed green salads to go along with it. It keeps me full. And it's quick to prepare. Not a lot of cooking time. It's really quick to get together. So it works well for us. Don't get too bored in your food. Some people are better with just keeping minimal stuff. Some people like to have a constant change. I'm okay. I don't have to have a change every day or every week. I can eat the same foods, but I look at food a little differently now over the years. It's fuel. I'm not looking to eat just to get strictly pleasure out of it, even though I enjoy eating the food. But that's something that I kind of look a little differently at nowadays is fuel. So I'm wanting to make sure that I'm getting the proper fuel for my body, and it's not just about the presentation or an emotional connection with the food. It is fuel, and that's how I look at it. Some people need different kinds of foods to keep them interested, and that's okay too. Everybody's different. You got to find what works for you. As far as been doing the protein shakes, usually between my breakfast and lunch, and then lunch and dinner, because usually my workouts are after lunch and before dinner. So I get a protein shake in right after my workout. Within that first 30-minute time frame is a great time to get a protein shake in right after a good hard workout. I didn't have a whole lot of eating out. Did eat out a couple of times, nothing too terrible. As far as the challenges goes, breakfast, still that challenge. Going to work on it a little bit more. Hopefully in this coming week, I can at least get in a couple of cooked breakfasts. I know I've got to get that right to really dial down my weight. So, that's something I'm going to start concentrating on even more. To start off with, I've been trying to make sure I'm getting in my 3 meals and getting in a couple of, the protein shakes. So I'm getting in enough fuel for my body. So breakfast has still been a little bit of a challenge. Still going to keep working on that. This week, the fatigue set in a little bit. It's that first month, been pushing hard, trying to get in workouts, 4, 5, 6 days a week. So, a little fatigue this week. So having to push through. And then the other challenge was trying to fit in the workouts. You've heard me say that a couple times in this past cycle, in week number 4, that I actually fit in my workouts by doing a workout with my client. Now, sometimes you have to adapt. If you're going to be successful, you got to find ways to get that workout in. So think of ways to do it. There's ways to get in workouts. You just have to figure it out. You can either make excuses or find solutions. It's entirely up to you. So, I chose to find a solution. Thankfully, my client's a friend of mine, and we've worked out together many times before. It was actually good for us both to work out together again. Kept us both motivated. But that's what you got to do. You got to find a way to get those workouts in. Quit making those excuses. Find that solution. Overall a great week. Feeling better, feeling stronger, getting into the routine of working out again. So it gets a little easier as you go along. And that's what you got to do. The more you do it, the more comfortable you'll get with it, and the more it becomes a habit. And then when you get to that point, it's kind of like if you miss a workout, you're going to feel bad if you don't get a workout in. And that's where we want to get. And I'm getting more and more to that point. So the first couple of weeks were really tough. That third week was kind of Week 4, not too bad. Looking forward to week 5. This month is almost coming to an end. So we're rocking right along. About where I want to be. As far as, really haven't lost a lot of weight pounds-wise, but that's okay. Wasn't expecting to lose a large amount of weight right now. I know my body, and I know how it responds, and I know when I very first start back working out, that I'm more likely to see weight stay the same or even gain a little bit of weight because I add muscle on relatively quickly. So I know that I'm about on track for where my body should be in this process. We're going to be adding some new challenges, going to be doing some new workouts that are coming up this next month. So should start to see the weight starting to drop down as I go along. I'm going to do a little extra cardio here and there to kind of help that out too. And that's something you can do. If you have the extra time, throwing in a couple of 3 days of cardio along with your workouts, that's great. If not, right now, don't worry about it. At least get your workouts in, and you can work in the cardio as you get an opportunity. Get something in. Last but not least is a little saying that I put out this week on the Facebook page. It says, eat like your trainer's watching, because they are. So think about that. When you're eating, when you're putting that meal together, think about it. If I had a trainer and they were watching me, would they approve of the type of food I eat? Think about that. My wife likes to think about her food when she looks at it. She knows how many calories she can burn in a period of time on a treadmill. So what she'll do is she'll look at the food, and if she wants that extra, donut or that extra sweet or that extra cheeseburger, chili cheeseburger, she thinks about that in terms of how much extra cardio she has to do, and then judges if it's worth doing the extra cardio for that extra food. And that works well for her. You have to find what works for you, to keep you motivated, keep you on track, and keep you reaching for those goals. We got to keep at it. We're just getting started good. End of week number 4, week number 5 starting today, and still got a few more to go. So keep pushing, keep working, keep revving those goals, and don't let anything stop you. Get up off that couch, get going. And until next time, see how fit you can get.